Hello and welcome to the Nant FFrancon Valley case study. Here we're going to explore a glaciated environment in North Wales. Glaciated environments are big landscapes that are dramatic. People love to explore them, to climb all over and find out all the different features of these landscapes. But one key element is snowfall. Snow is really important as it falls and then gets compacted and compressed into ice. This process is called diagenesis, and the ice is really important in carving out and eroding these landscapes. We're going to look at 3 key points as part of this case study, and we're going to start by looking at some of the physical factors which influence the formation of landforms within the landscape. Physical factors include geology, climate, latitude, attitude and relief, and aspect. Geology. There's 3 types of geology, but we are most interested in the igneous. The rocks which make up Snowdon today and its neighbouring mountains were formed in the Ordovician period. During this period, a volcanic caldera was formed and produced ash flows and igneous rock, particularly a rhyolitic tuff, which is a very resistant rock, and has contributed to producing hard geology, which is important in some of our landforms. There has also been metamorphic processes that led to the development of mudstone and slate, which is less resistant. The key geology of the Nant FFrancon Valley is rhyolitic tuff, felsic rock, mudstone, siltstone and sandstone. Climate. Climate is also important, both the climate today and in the past. Today, the slopes of Snowdon have one of the wettest climates, receiving more than 200 inches of rain. And North Wales has a temperate climate, with temperatures from -5 to 30 degrees, perfect for weathering. In the past, this year was glaciated, and this area experienced cold and dry conditions. Latitude. This is how far north or south a position is, and you need to be in the right position in order to have those glaciated conditions. Altitude and relief. Altitude is the height above sea level, and relief is the shape of the land. The Nant FFrancon Valley is 310 metres above sea level and has a very high relief with some extreme contours. Aspect. This is the direction that the valley is facing. The Nant FFrancon Valley runs east to west, so it has a south-facing slope and a north-facing slope. Point 2. We're going to look at some of the landforms. We want to know the interrelationship of a range of landforms within this landscape system. There are erosional landforms. Here we have Gwynidwell, a corrie, and a tarn. We have a truncated spur at the base of the Cribin. We have the Nant FFrancon Valley, a U-shaped valley, and a Roshi found within the Nant FFrancon Valley. Not to forget some striations, which are found on both the Roshi and on truncated spurs. We also have depositional landforms, like moraine, till sheets, caves and eskers. And here we have a cave in the region of Pentir, just beyond the Nant FFrancon Valley. And our last point. We want to know how and why the landscape system changes over time, from millennia to seconds. So our landscape systems, they can change in very short periods of time, in seconds. And this often involves weathering. Processes like freeze-thaw and frost shattering cause rockfalls, particularly in areas like the back wall of the corrie or cwm or cirque, We also get seasonal landscape changes, particularly during an ice age. In the summer, when the weather is mild, there is a reduction in the energy, means less weathering and less erosion, and in some cases less material being transported, particularly by the ice. In winter, there's more extreme weather, which enhances weathering and erosional processes and can lead to a greater volume of material being transported. And finally, we have landscape system changes that take place over millennia. And it's very similar to our seasons, our glacial and interglacial periods. Okay, so what do you need to know? Have a look at these 3 key points and make sure you have some notes and information on each one as part of this case study on the Nant FFrancon Valley.